Hello everyone and welcome back to my latest Let's Play of The Last of Us. I am your host, the Mad Hatter.
Never been here personally.
And it's been a while since I put out a video and I apologize folks, I just had a hectic work schedule and it's not set just yet, so please forgive me.
Down here.
So when we last left Joel and Ellie,
Good drop.
they had just gotten over here to Lincoln and they're looking for their friend. I love this. You know it's Spalding, but they left the S off of it. It's kind of like some of the products. If you look around, like they'll have like the Del Monte logo on it, but it won't sell. They won't say Del Monte. But it's just funny to me. I just find it to be really stupid. I really do. At any rate, let's see. Now, this is a double-edged sword right here. You don't have to kill these two clickers that are right here if you don't want to. However, if you kill them, they'll grant you some ammo, which I think is kind of RNG. I think it just deals with RNG at that point. I'm not very sure. I'm not sure if they would both do it all the time. This time I kind of lucked out and I got like 5, 6 handgun bullets from each of them. And then got some rags and whatnot in here. Now you don't necessarily have to fight them like I had stated. However, I mean, because you don't have to like fight them because this isn't the only way. There's actually a set of stairs that leads over to this door here to my left. Where there is stuff in here that's like, you know, you're gonna need. So you just, you know, choose whichever path you want. I mean, it's up to the individual. That's what's so great about this. They don't have it like in one set way. Like, this is how this is going to be done, whether you like it or not. And, you know, I hated games like that when I was a kid. That there was only one way to go about it, and then that was it. But then again, games when I was a lot younger didn't have replay value like today's, like most of today's have. So, at any rate, what we did was I went and started going and just loading up my weapons and all that and grabbing whatever ammo I could get, making sure everything was topped off. So, okay, I'm good on this. So now, okay, so I did get everything from over there. Now a lot of the time, and I said this before, if you there's a trophy for unlocking all the shiv doors, and behind all the shiv doors are always going to be some really good items that you could use. Never ever pass that up. If there's a door you need a shiv to open, shiv it, grab it. Well, yeah, grab whatever's inside, and that'll basically be your ace in the hole. Always search the areas that you're in, and always treat every area that before you go into like a new part of an area, treat it like you're not going to be able to come back to that area that you're currently in. As long as you keep remembering that, you're more likely to conserve your ammo and hell.
Shit. It's jammed from the other side.
Sorry.
Here, boost me up.
No, that's not such a good idea.
Well, I can't boost you up. How else are we gonna open it?
Alright. Give me your foot.
So now
Just
we're
open it. Nothing else.
Sure thing.
Careful.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Ta-da!
Good job.
Thank you.
Now Now, definitely trade out the pipes. The pipe, I think, is the best weapon in the game, especially when you're able to upgrade it. When you upgrade this weapon, I think when you get to like the higher areas of that where you can have like 2 or 3 hits. Oh man, it is just awesome.
So let's say we get a car from this buddy.
I would rather have the pipe upgraded
Then what?
to max and
Then we go find Tommy.
than any other weapon. I don't know why it is. I just do.
Firefly. You know where to take me.
Okay.
He lives far from here, which is why we need the car.
So we're gonna grab the supplements. Now the supplements. Now one of the things that I personally have done was I went and upgraded my health first.
Hey, look.
The next thing I'm gonna actually upgrade when I actually get around to it, because I want to see.
Man, I had
There's
a
gonna be
car
this
for
one
the
part in
Philippines.
the game where I'm gonna
I always thought they were
have a
super
choice. I
cute.
can either up the health or
Not very.
or
They creep me out.
up weapon or
All right, man.
treat the get the weapon sway down. So just depends on how much materials I have at the time and how comfortable I am at the time. There we go. And there's also a trophy for like totally maxing him out, but the only way you're going to max out Joel is if you play a particular level and then play through plus mode. So here we are in our town. We're going to go here into this little pizzeria.
Oh, look at that.
Awesome. See, now we're just going around and we're just grabbing every little bits and all these bits and bobs that are around. This way we have them.
Would you play this before?
No. But I had a friend that knew everything about this game. Apparently, there's this character called Angel Knives who'd... what was it? She'd punch a hole through your stomach before kicking your head off.
I'm never a big fan of these things.
I wish I could play it.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and grab some of this. And there we go. Don't mind my being quiet. I'm just taking in a lot of all this and whatnot. So, but yeah, you want to go ahead. We're going to go up the stairs here and going to read some parts up the stairs. At first, I thought the door would open up, and I saw, oh, hey, parts, yay! Now, parts are going to be your friend because I'm pretty sure coming up there's going to be a workbench that we can go to and make our armor and weapons. Well, I say armor. For lack of a better term. So forgive me on that. I mean, it's not like he's actually going to wear actual armor. But definitely the ammo and the upgrading of the weapons themselves. Let's see. And here we go. Right now we got a safe right here.
Mandatory
And
evacuation. Evacuate to where?
What do you think? Quarantine zone. See, some places got a heads up before the infection showed up. Most didn't.
Man, must be hard. Just leaving all your stuff behind like that.
That ain't the hard part. Yeah, it's Bill's handiwork.
Anybody else live in this town?
As I know, it's just him.
Now we're gonna go back up to the safe after finding the combination. Open the safe and grab the goodies. Make sure your weapons are all full. So this way, if all your guns are maxed out, then you're good to go. So those are just bottles. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep heading on here out through town, and one of my favorite parts of the game so far has been this being able to explore everywhere, and oh my god, this is so beautiful. I love the graphics on this thing, everything. But then again, there hasn't been a game that I haven't liked that
Whoa. Look at this place.
that these guys have done. So we're gonna go to the music room, the music store, grab whatever we can. And there's the nuke. Let's go ahead and put that up. Alrighty. Looks like we found everything we need in here. Alright,
Man,
well,
this
I
is
take
kinda
that back then.
sad.
We found some more bullets.
What is?
All this music that's just sitting here. No one's around to listen to it. I don't know. Doesn't seem right.
Okay, so now we're back out in town. We're going to go up this alleyway right here. And you notice there's going to be some traps all around. These tripwires, if you trip them off, this is what happens.
Whoa,
That's right.
gnarly.
Boom, you die.
What the hell was that?
Now we don't want to be we don't want to go boom and die.
You're one of Bill's traps.
We
Your friend a bit paranoid,
just want to
maybe?
be alive.
That's putting it lightly.
What's the deal with this guy?
Well, help us smuggle stuff into the city. He knows how to find things.
Well, let's hope we don't blow up trying to find him.
Just watch your step, you'll be fine.
So we'll go through all this and alrighty. Let's go ahead and run around through here. There's nothing up the stairs. Looks like we got everything. Oh, hey, parts. Almost got those. Definitely don't pass up on an opportunity to grab parts. That's the whole reason why you want to go and you want to go and grab everything that you can, so this way you're not caught short. Like here, I was able to make a couple of these right here. I was so happy. Grab
Jeez,
these arrows.
Feel good with a bow?
I reckon he is.
We're gonna climb up here. We're gonna grab this bow and arrow and extra arrows.
See, look at that.
Let me use that. I'm a pretty good shot with that thing.
How about we just leave this kind of stuff to me?
Well, we could both be armed. Cover each other.
I don't think so.
And the only reason why I jumped back down here was because of the fact that I wanted to grab some items if they were down here, but they weren't. So what we did was I just said, the heck with it, I'm going to climb back up. Now, the plank that you see here, over there to the left, you're going to have to move that over a few times because that's the only plank in the area, and they made it so that you have to hang by this stupid thing, which I think is ridiculous.
Here. I can actually use this.
And up we go.
It's all clear. Come on up.
All right.
Alright. Take the board, go across. Pick up the board, put it down, go across.
Shit. Let's give this baby a whirl.
Let's see what happens.
Holy shit, Joel.
That sounded nasty.
Now listen. Bill ain't exactly the most stable of individuals. So when we get there, you let me do the talking. You understand?
I understand.
You gotta be clear on this. He don't take too kindly to strangers.
There we go.
All right.
Bill's a good guy. He just definitely needs some time warming up to you. So
Once again, we're gonna have to go underneath the tripwires.
see that wire? Stay underneath it, okay? Just keep your head low and you'll be fine.
All right.
There we
Shh, look at this.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Shit, you're gonna go in there.
I want to see what we can find.
You're gonna find my body.
go. Now,
back there.
this is gonna yield some stuff in there too on the
I
upstairs.
got this.
Don't be afraid to go in here. I mean, there is one enemy we'll have to fight, but since we have the upgraded pipe, we'll just take him out in one hit, so you really don't have to worry about it. I think in the... Where was it? Up in the top, and he's over to the left? Yeah, he's over here in this room. We're going to go over here in this opposite room, though. Because it looks like there's some goodies in there we can grab real quick without being molested. And there we go, like I said.
That thing scared the shit out of me.
Well,
You.
while we're here, let's search the place.
Grab everything that we can. You have to forgive me. My allergies were acting up, and I took a cold pill. So if I say something a little out of turn or whatnot, please forgive me.
You think they ever found each other?
How the hell would I know?
No, I'd like to think they did.
Check all this. Alright, let's go
Let's
to
get
the
the hell out
water.
of here.
Oh, shit. Those things are
Wow, it's
pretty
like the
close.
4th of July.
That's one way to do it. See that? Get back.
They remind me of M80s when those go off. And the whole reason why I'm running back here is to grab this brick. You know, when I first saw my shadow in the door the very first time I played through this, I honestly thought that was another zombie. I looked up and I'm like, that's my shadow.
Oh. Just stay close.
Let's see, anything else in here? No. Now this next part is actually going to be a big pain in the butt. I actually lost some video, unfortunately, and I really didn't feel like having to go back over just to do this a little bit. Also, before going in here, and you'll see what's going on in a second, you're going to want to, whatever control scheme that you have for your aiming, you're going to want to flip it.
Come on.
So just watch. We'll see why.
I got you.
Damn it, Bill.
What just happened?
Now, one of the things that happens is that there's
That fridge, it looks like that's the counterweight.
Okay.
going to be some enemies that are going to come at you. Now, while you're upside down, it's hard to aim. So it makes this part extremely difficult, if not maddening, especially on the higher levels.
On it.
So you just got to be careful when you're aiming. I actually found my stride, and I'll tell you about it in a second. Now, one of the things I found is, with the exception of the clickers, let the runners come at you, push them off, take a shot to the head, and do that a couple of times. Then when it comes to the clickers,
Joel.
be very careful with how you aim. If you take out the first couple of clickers that come at you and runners, you'll be all right. I got lucky right there, but watch, you'll see what I mean. When I push him off, I'll have a clear shot at his head. Push off, bang, done. And it's basically just keep doing that. I made the mistake of not doing that, and I got a little impatient. Push him off. Headshot. Done. And then I'm going to push him off. And that's basically this whole sequence. And now, this is really the biggest pain in the butt that I found in the game. It was annoying as all hell. What ended up happening there was, and I had to cut it down because I wasn't going to show you how, like dying at this. I just went and decided I'm just going to burn these bastards. I got a little too close to that and I got hurt myself, but you do want to stand back because those things have a pretty decent spread to them. At this point, now what I should have done was run. Because I didn't have to do that at all. I could have just ran and knocked it out, but I don't know why I even did this. I think it was because I was just ticked off at these bastards. Alright, so we're gonna run.
Bill, come on! Bill, they're coming to the door!
And we're dispatching as best we can. Clickers, there's only two ways to take them out. If you could sneak up from behind one and shiv them, then that's one way, and then hitting them over the head with either a pipe, baseball bat, machete, whichever one you want to use. That's the only other way to really take them out. Runners, you can just punch the crap out of them if you want. I would suggest punching out the runners.
All right.
Only because of the fact that with the runners it's a little easier to do.
Keep going this way to the truck.
Man, that was close. Thanks for the heroics and all. Ellie. Hey, what are you... Joel?
Bill!
What are you doing?
Bill! Turn around and get on your knees.
Just calm down a second.
Turn around and get on your knees. Don't test me. Just
Take it easy.
any bites? Oh. Anything sprouting?
Oh, God damn it, I'm clean!
If I see so much as a twig. Ow! Stop! Son of a bitch!
You done?
Am I done? You come into my house, you set off all my traps, you damn near break my shooting arm. Who the fuck is this punk and what's she doing here?
I am none of your goddamn business, and we're here because you owe Joel some favors. And you can start by taking these off.
I owe Joel some favors. Is some kind of joke?
I'll cut to the chase. I need a car.
Well, it is a joke. Joel needs a car. Well, if I had one that works, which I sure as hell don't, what makes you think I'd just give it to you? Huh? Yeah, sure, Joel, go ahead. Take my car. Take all my food, too, while you're at it.
By the looks of it, you could lose some of that food.
You listen to me, you little shit.
No, fuck you! You handcuffed me.
I need you to shut up. All right?
Whatever favors you think I owe you ain't worth that much.
Actually, Bill, they are.
Well, it don't matter, because I don't have a car that works.
But there is one in this town.
Parts. There are parts in this town.
Meaning that you could fix one up.
All right. If I'm gonna do this, there's some gear I'm gonna need.
All right.
It's on the other side of town. Now you help me go gather it, and maybe I can put something together that runs. But after this, I owe you nothing.
That's fine. A couple days from now, we'll probably be dead anyway.
Good. Follow me. Whole goddamn town's booby trapped. Best stay right on my ass.
Can't miss it.
Knock it off.
He deserved that little shot right
Whatever
there.
supplies you may want or need, I suggest you grab them.
Hey, thank you. Ellie, take a look around, see if there's anything we can use.
Alrighty.
Okay. Like I said, go ahead and pick that up. I'd rather the pipe over the baseball bat any day, actually. Because it has more durability to it. Let's go ahead and see if we can... No, I don't have enough binding. Damn it. Alright. No, well, at least I can make that. That's good enough for now.
Man, he's got a fucking stick up his ass.
Just stay out of his way.
Little note to clear the fences, clean house kind of dealy. Grab any parts. Basically, with no electricity or anything else, like reading and talking to other folks is like your only entertainment. I mean, this is like going back to like I don't want to say the dark ages, but you know, like during like the time of like the pioneers, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so to put it a little more recent. I mean, at least back during our grandparents' time, there was radio. I mean, I know radio has been around for a while now, but still, I mean, during our grandparents' time, that was the big thing. That was like people would gather around the radio and listen to different programs, you know. At least that's what my grandparents told me. They used to listen to like radio programs like The Shadow and Dick Tracy and oh jeez, Little Orphan Annie and all that. Kind of like what you saw in the movie
know how to
Christmas
play
Story
this?
is basically how that was before
Pretty
TV.
badly, yeah.
I always wanted
And
to learn.
mind you,
Hey, Bobby Fischer!
I
Don't touch anything on that board!
Bobby, what?
Just let it go.
I actually was born during the time of television. You know, not when it first came out. I mean, come on, I'm not gonna, you know. I mean, I grew up during the '70s, so
Found everything you need?
we had,
Good.
you know, we had everything, you know, as far as like, you know, our color TV and all that. We also had like one of the, I think we had one of the first TVs that came out that had like the 3-button
Don't
remote,
leave the door
the
open.
on and off,
Got it.
channel up and
We have to
down.
cross to the other building.
Channel up,
the
channel
stairs.
down. That's all
Move it.
basically it was. And I think one was
Stay
a
with me.
volume
Can't
control on
believe
it.
you agreed to
I think one
this.
was channel up and down.
What you should have done was just left them back there.
Or no, channel up and volume up
kidding
and volume.
Yeah,
and
he's
it
one
just
of a
kind of
kind.
cycled through that. No, oh,
Take
and
a
it
look
was
around up
always
here.
Nothing
pretty
in there that I
cool.
need. Go ahead, take whatever you want.
Thanks.
Some of those earlier remotes, actually, I forget how they worked. I don't know if they used batteries. I forget if they used batteries or not. At any rate, gaming as far as like this right here, and back in the Atari days, like I had gotten an Atari 2600, and oh, that was just so awesome for its time. Being able to play games like
What kind of trouble are you in?
Pac-Man, Defender,
Where the hell's Ted?
and whatnot was just
simple drop off.
beautiful.
What are you delivering?
Donkey Kong
Little
and all
brat.
that, which was great.
Fuck you too.
I also had like a lot of the
I hope you know what you're doing.
the old
know
Magic
this guy?
games for it, like
Where are we going, Bill?
Atlantis and
I had the safe house.
whatnot for it.
More of an armory.
But my
Wait,
one of my favorite games by far was by
We?
Activision,
You know how to fix it.
Bill.
and oh man, I loved Chopper Command. Chopper Command, Stampede. My brother liked Pitfall. He was really good at that. I myself was more a fan of Defender, Berserk, Adventure. Oh man, there was a lot of them. Enduro was another favorite of mine. Mousetrap was actually pretty cool too. Amidar. Oh jeez, I can just like rattle off these games, and you know I get a lot of flack from a lot of my friends because I play Destiny and all these other games and whatnot, and they keep giving me a lot of grief because, you know, I'm a more mature gamer than they are. I mean, these guys are like in their like mid to late 20s, and I'm obviously older than they are.
Blindside.
A lot of folks don't seem to understand that, like, there are a lot more mature gamers out there than there are, as there are younger
busy.
gamers. So it's not like, you know, what's the best way to put it? It's not like this is like a young kid's thing anymore. I mean, you have folks, you have more mature gamers, mature, not older, but mature, whatever you want to, how you want to say it, you know, tomato kind of thing. The fact is that gamers come in all age groups.
Why don't you fix one of these cars?
Oh my God,
from MMORPGs to the shooters, and folks need to understand
Don't
that.
be a dick.
Their tires are rotted and their batteries are dead.
You done?
Can't even begin to think what the inside of the engine block look like. Only ones making new car batteries are the military. God damn it.
Infected!
Shit. Lock and load.
And there we go. Knock that out. Now, I was not going to sit there and like try to take that on while there's two clickers. So one of the things I did was I tried to lead him around, helped out Bill, and then I ended up using a Molotov on these clickers right here, just because I didn't know. At the time, I didn't realize that there was going to be any more coming out, so I just grabbed this and I was like, you know what, the hell with it, let me just use it. Okay, and bang. Knock that out and let that be the end of it. Now, as I had stated, you know, gamers are nowadays are in all different age groups. So whether you have, you know, let's say, you know, 18-year-olds playing Call of Duty, well, you're going to have a few mature gamers playing up in there. So you have like, you know, the mature gamers out there are not as few and far between as a lot of people think. And it's not as outlandish, you know, to hear somebody say that, you know. 'Cause I know folks, I've actually played alongside folks in a guild called the Old Timers Guild. Not that everybody in there was an old timer, but there were folks there were more mature gamers that were playing games such as World of Warcraft, League of Legends, Rift.
It's a hell of a place to hole up, didn't you?
As bad as those things are, at least.
And I actually
Normal people
had
scare
fun,
me.
you know, playing alongside these folks.
All people should understand that.
But the stigma of, you know, video games being a young person's thing
You sure
is
that gate's gonna hold it?
that's no longer the case. So I just want, you know, folks to understand that. I personally don't
Which
like,
way?
you know,
We're here. It's in the cellar.
I personally don't like it when I'm trying to stay quiet when they talk. I'm just, you know, but at any rate, I just don't like the idea that a lot of folks think this is like a young, it's like for kids and all that. Because there's a lot of like titles like this and other shooters and other kinds of games out there that are for more mature audiences.
Right down here.
Because if it was just for kids, then, you know, you would have like
Well, here we
other
are.
titles other than this.
You don't touch anything. And you close the door.
That's just my personal opinion. And I mean, well, I mean, everybody asks me my
Gear up.
age, and I just tell them
What? I need a gun.
I
No, you
am
don't.
the
Joel,
answer to life, the universe,
handle
everything, and that is it.
myself.
No. Just stay here.
Sorry,
It's
folks,
fine.
I'm trying to stay
Just
quiet.
wait around for you two to get me killed.
Well, this goes on record as the worst fucking job you've ever taken.
It's up there.
How in the hell is Tess okay with this suicide mission?
Actually, her idea.
Really? Well, the broad's not as smart as I thought she was. But, fuck her. Seriously, you gotta take that kid back to where you found her.
I can't just take her back.
Then send her packing, let her find her own way. Look, let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. A partner. Somebody I had to look after. And in this world, that sort of shit's good for one thing. Getting you killed. So you know what I did? I wisened the fuck up. And I realized it's gotta be just me.
Bill, it ain't like that. It's
Bullshit. It is just like that. Hey! What'd I say to you when we walked down the steps? What'd I say?
I'm just fixing your stupid pile.
Don't touch. God damn it. You keep babysitting long enough and eventually it's gonna blow up in your
Bill.
face.
Can we please just get on with it?
Here. Let's get on with it.
Wow,
Before we go
Bill
any
definitely
further,
has a
that's
stick
what
up
I
his
can
ass,
show
or
you.
wants one. Anyway,
New toy from the toy box.
we'll go ahead and leave that one alone. Hee hee. Anyway. Yeah, yeah, I said it, so sue me. I don't give a rat's ass.
Nail bomb. You gotta be really careful. This thing blows, it shreds anybody standing nearby.
One of the best inventions in the game. I love these things. I love having those around.
So we got
They're great in
shotguns and
some of the
bombs.
later
Hell
stages
we
of the
doing?
games.
Well, every
Of the
few
games.
weeks,
Of the
this
games.
military
Or,
caravan rides through town. I assume they're out looking for supplies. You'd be amazed at the shit that they overlook. Anyway, a few months back, they were rolling through and they get overrun by this horde of infected. They were all over the truck. The plow's right in the side of the high school. Still sitting there with the battery in it.
So we take that battery and we put it in another car.
Bingo. I wanted to get it, but it seemed too dangerous with all the infected on that part of town. Fuck it. Joel needs a car.
But what if it's damaged?
Nah, those trucks are like tanks. It's just sitting there.
Actually might work.
now let's see. Now there was a workbench over here, so we're gonna go ahead and do that, and do any and all upgrades that we can, because we are gonna find more
Here we
parts
go.
along the way. So let's see. Well, let's go ahead and see. Yeah, here we go. Go ahead and clip capacity. Get a scope on this bad boy. And let's see, shotgun. Do the shotgun? Or give capacity, recoil. Recoil? Yeah, recoil. Go ahead and, yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. And then the bow. Do the bow.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, wait a minute. No. Hold on. You know what? The heck with it. Go ahead and do the bow. Get some extra range out of it. And let's see. Let's get some holsters. Yeah, let's just go ahead. Do the holsters. The hell with it. Yeah, go ahead and do the pistol and the long gun. Yeah,
That'll do nicely.
that'll work. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, that works so much better now.
swear to God, if you took anything...
Hey man, I don't need any of your shit. Trust me.
Joel, you are keeping an eye on her, right?
Like a hawk.
Oh, this is funny. Let's see. Let's see. No, I got the pipe with the shiv. There's nothing over there. Okay, let's just go upstairs. But no, there are a lot more mature gamers out there, and folks gotta, gotta understand that. And not be so surprised that there's folks older than,
Nice place you got here.
older than they are
If
that
you got
play.
anything to confess,
I mean,
this would be the
it's
place to do it.
that stigma has to. The stigma of it only being a young person's thing has got to go. I mean, it's so stupid. Because I can name several titles off the top of my head. This one, Zombie Army. Zombie Army, yeah. Evil Within. The Condemned series from the Xbox 360 and all that. I mean, there's a lot of games that
That's not
are for like 18 and up, and
Alright,
there's a lot
I'm
of
not
people
touching anything.
that are and up that play. And folks got to understand that. I'm sorry for going on this kind of a rant. It's just it ticks me off when people think that just because you happen to be older than they are, that you should be into something else other than playing something that's supposedly theirs. They get a little territorial about it. And if you just happen to be better at it than they are, then I had one dude say, he said something to the effect, "Well, you're just an old guy playing video games." I'm like, "Yeah, I am, and I'll be kicking your ass each time, like I did today," which is why he had said that, because I'm not going to say which game it was. It was the Xbox 360 game. But the dude made that comment, and I was like, all right,
Yeah, come on.
screw it. Actually, I will mention the game. It
There's
was
a
Mech Assault,
Right.
Ready?
Guess we'll find out.
and I proved, to be better than dude, and dude was just like, just being a dick about it, and because he lost. So,
Oh.
but at any rate, that's the past. Video games have actually come a long way, and
Come on,
also
you don't need to be
the
looking.
gamers that it brings in is so wide, because you have folks from like age 18
Gotta move
to from 18 to, let's say for the sake of argument, from 18 to 80 that play. I mean, I'm not saying that there's 80-year-olds out there playing. For all I know, there probably are, but I can only just speaking for myself. 18 to like my age, as I had mentioned before, I am life, the universe,
Past
everything.
this gate, it's all new territory to me.
If you understand
I'm on it.
what number I'm talking about when I say life, the universe, everything,
Hey.
you are
you
awesome,
hear that?
Keep quiet.
and I bow to your awesomeness. And if you don't, go watch Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and you'll be in the know. Anyway. I'm really looking forward to a lot of the games coming up. Doom is going to be, they're going to be announcing Doom on the 14th at, it's going to be like a worldwide thing that they're doing on the net on June 14th at 7 p.m. Here in this, it's going to be 7 p.m. here in the States, so it'll be a worldwide announcement for that. There's going to be, Zombie Army is going to be coming out for the PS4. I think it's October.
Oh my god.
And let's see what else. There's just a lot of games that I'm really looking forward to playing. I'm like really looking forward to seeing. There's supposed to be a new Dragon Quest coming out. Definitely Batman Oh, I'm looking for. I've seen some of the gameplay from that, and I'm really looking forward to. I've not really played a lot of the Batman games, but this one has piqued my interest. I'm really looking forward to checking it out. Dragon Age. I'm wanting to check out Witcher 3. There's just a lot of games. Dying Light is another one of my favorites. Oh man, I'm hoping. I'm really hoping that sometime between now and the 19th, now and the 18th rather, to have this series at least 2/3 of the way, if not more, taken care of, so I can start on these other games and just show you guys. Ether 1 is actually really cool. If you managed to get Ether 1 last month when it was free, definitely get it. I think the only decent game that's there right now is like Ground Zeroes, if that. I think it's like a little. It's not that long of a game, but it's something to tide you over until like, what is it? The Phantom Pain. Metal Gear Solid 5 comes out, so I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on that title. But Doom, that's going to be a huge title. Now, some folks who were lucky enough, I wasn't unfortunately, that got their hands on the beta for Doom. I don't know if anything's been announced for that. I think it might be on the 14th. Like, they'll have a beta for it, and that's going to be really cool. But enough about that. If you really want to get some of the gaming updates, check out Gamefly.com. Gamefly.com is still, I think, the best value for gamers. I mean, I have like I think it's like 20-something bucks, and you get like 2 games out at a time. It's great, and their prices I found are actually really good as far as like buying it from like outright if you want to keep the title. So, at any rate, but they also give you the dates on the games too, so you get a general idea, which I think is pretty cool in of itself. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this one out with pipe. 1 shot, bang, done. Grab the shotgun ammo. And do this. All right, folks, we're getting close to the end of the video, so you guys have a great night, and it'll be even better tomorrow. See y'all later.